The president told media operatives on Wednesday that not all of the ministers of his cabinet could have spoken at length on the Exxon Mobil signing bonus, since all of them had not been in receipt of the information. Mr. Granger defended the secrecy of the transaction, saying it was a matter of national security and that the cash is in a special account to be used for specific matters. He was then asked why there were denials from his ministers about the bonus when pressed on the matter.
Well, I'm not sure that all the ministers are aware of the transaction.
The Minister of Finance is not?
I know that the transaction was conducted through the ministers, the head of the secretary, what used to be Secretary of Treasury, the Financial Secretary. But as I pointed out, it is on government paper. It's between the Bank of Guyana. It's a legitimate transaction, and I'm aware of it, and I'm responsible for everything surrounding that transaction.
Although there was no disclosure of the transaction after more than a year, the president still does not feel that the non-disclosure amounts to secrecy.
It's not a question of secrecy, you know. Evidence of non-disclosure does not mean that there's evidence of any intention of deception. You know, there's no intention to deceive, but there was no need to make it public. It's a governmental decision. I make governmental decisions all the time, but it's not deceptive. You know, the transaction was conducted on government letterhead paper between two government agencies, two state agencies, the Bank of Guyana and the Ministry of Finance. It's not a secret.
The president said he takes responsibility for everything surrounding the transaction. He was then asked why the money was not put into the consolidated fund.
Concerns the legitimate government of Guyana practice, and the money is not has not been dishonestly acquired and will not be used for purposes which is not intended.
The Minister of Natural Resources last week during his budget presentation said that the money would be used for Guyana's legal and diplomatic efforts towards the resolution of the Guyana-Venezuela border controversy. Guyana hopes that the United Nations Secretary General would keep his word and refer the controversy to the International Court of Justice for settlement. Roy Den James, HGP Nightly News.